Hello, this is video 19-8 covering water properties.
So, getting right into this video is going to cover hydrogen bonds and polarity, including surface tension, capillary action, water as a universal solvent, and cohesion and adhesion. It will also cover solid, liquid, and gas forms of water, as well as water's electrical properties.
Alright, so what you already know. You already know that surface tension is caused from cohesive forces such as this fat man jumping into the water. You know about cohesion and adhesion, cohesion being the hydrogen bonding between water molecules, and adhesion being the bonding between water molecules and other substances. And then you also know about the chemical structure of water, which is 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom.
Surface tension is defined as the imbalance of intermolecular attractive forces. The energy inside the molecule is less than outside the molecule. It plays a force in capillary action and causes water droplets to form. This is why insects like water striders can prance along silky water, because the surface tension makes them float and ride across the surface.
Alright, so now on to capillary action. Capillary action is basically liquid moving up a narrow space and without assistance, such as water climbing up a paper towel or like a cloth. This works against gravitational forces, and it is a combination of adhesive and cohesive elements to it. And why does this happen? It happens because certain intermolecular forces with water and in the surrounding solid surfaces interact with each other and cause capillary action.
Water is considered a solvent because it dissolves substances such as sugar and salt. This is because the ions of water dissociate and help to dissolve the substance. Also, water is considered a solvent because of its polarity.
Alright, so the differences between cohesion and adhesion. Cohesion is the property of molecules sticking together, and it's hydrogen bonding between water molecules, which leads to water being sticky and to things such as surface tension and drinking through a straw. And adhesion is the tendency of dissimilar particles to cling to one another. Hydrogen bonding between water and other substances, and it also leads to capillary action and water climbing up a paper towel or like a cloth.
One state of water is water as a solid. An example is ice. Ice is less dense than liquid water. Water in the solid form assumes a crystalline structure, and there are multiple phases to the solid state of water.
Alright, so water as a liquid. Water as liquid is tasteless, odorless, and colorless. It is the most widely used solvent, thus its nickname as the universal solvent, as pretty much everything can dissolve into it. In its liquid state, it has a standard temperature and pressure, and is vital for all forms of life. Everyone must have water, every organism.
The third state of water is gas, or also known as water vapor. It is produced by the evaporation of liquid water. Now, water evaporates at 100 degrees Celsius. And what happens at 100 degrees Celsius is the atoms in the water start moving incredibly fast, and they no longer have any connection to each other, so they spread out and in turn become invisible. Another way that gas can be formed is the sublimation of ice. So what sublimation is when the water goes directly from the solid state of ice to the gaseous state of water vapor, and it skips the entire liquid state.
Now on to the electrical properties of water. Pure water in its liquid state acts as an excellent insulator, and water in its liquid state undergoes autoionization, which happens when 2 water molecules form 1 hydroxide anion and 1 hydronium cation. Water acts as an excellent conductor for electricity. For example, when lightning hits water, that's why you don't want to be in the water, because it acts as a great conductor for it. And then electrolysis, this happens when water is split into its constituent elements, which are hydrogen and oxygen, and also by passing an electric current through the split elements, which is electrolysis.
So, some more facts about water. The pH of pure water is really close to 7. Also, there is hard water and soft water. Hard water is with a large amount of dissolved materials, like calcium. Soft water is treated water, and all there is in there is sodium. Rainwater, when it just falls, is soft water. And as it moves on Earth, more minerals gather in it, and it becomes hard water. Obviously, water is really crucial to life functions. The ocean covers 71% of the Earth's surface, and it contains 97% of the planet's water. Also, the human body is roughly 50 to 65% water.